What's up, man? How y'all doing? City, what's up, y'all? My fault, man. I was trying to let a few people get in here. What's up, man? Everybody seen that Diddy video I put up? What y'all think about that Diddy situation, man? I'm cooling, man. I'm cooling. What it do? Where y'all from? I see Baltimore in here. Shout out to Baltimore. With Philly at. Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. What pop? Diddy in big trouble. Everybody seems to think Diddy in big trouble. Long Beach. Man, shout out to Long Beach. What's up, Cali? Youngstown. Youngstown be coming through. What's up? Shout out to Youngstown. A lot of people don't know what's up with Youngstown. He said, I haven't seen you since Revolt. Salute. That's my junior high school, y'all. Washington, D.C. You say Diddy in big trouble, aside from the obvious. Why you say Diddy in big trouble? Best running back ever. Now you stroking, bro. I appreciate it, but I don't know about ever. Salute, though. Diddy can't handle being in prison. What make you say Diddy can't handle being in prison? He ain't really in prison yet. He's in technically jail, you know what I'm saying? But that jail is like a prison. That jail is a prison for real. If you look at how it's built. And I think it hold about 1,200 people. It could classify as a prison. That joint an old warehouse. They built the prison in a warehouse. It was already, the building was already there. Youngstown, salute. See, Youngstown be tapping in. Much love to Youngstown, man. This ain't what? This ain't what? I don't know what you saying. What you trying to say? You said be enthusiastic. I'm cool and we on live. I'm trying to see what's happening. What you talking about? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying something. I bet. Let's see how that come through. Oh no, I ain't tripping, bruh. I was trying to figure out what the joke was myself. Man, listen, man. I know I seem like a serious guy and this and that, but I don't take the internet nothing like it's not serious. I'm not gonna flip out. Oh, it's two people in here from Youngstown. Okay, I see what's up. I ain't sure what you talking about. I ain't really a hip hop expert though. All right, so it's like 25 people in here. Quick question for y'all. Me and my man was just on the phone debating about some internet strategies and different things. So he think he's an algorithm expert, right? But we from DC, so it's only a handful of blog slash YouTube channels that anybody care about that's from DC and they rep DC. Like it may be some people from DC that don't rep DC and they just doing something. But I'm talking about people that kind of like rep the culture. So for the 26 people that I see right now on here, how many of y'all hip to Barber Sun TV? St. Louis in the building, what's up? I like Ohio State. That's my college team, and I like the Washington football team, whatever they want to call themselves right this minute. But I'm trying to take a poll. There's a couple more people here. How many people in here watch Barber Sun TV? Show of hands. Matter of fact, to take it a step further, if you watch Barber Sun TV, drop the little ant emoji. I'm trying to count it. DC solid, okay. Somebody said no. I don't mean do you watch them. I'm trying to figure out, have you heard of Barber Sun TV on YouTube? I do, and crazy. Okay, I see one. And you from Ohio, right? You from Youngstown. Shout out to Youngstown. You from Youngstown, right? Phil? Trying to make sure I remember that correctly. Somebody said that young and the fool. So you do watch Ant. Funny as a Muslim. Okay. I only seen one no. All right, I see two no's. Somebody said no. But do that, I don't mean do you watch them. Have you heard of Barber Sun TV? No, you never heard of it? Yeah, I've heard a few interviews. Okay, where you from? Matter of fact, when you answer the Barber Sun question, let me know where you from. I'm trying to pose something. I just had a debate with a guy that think he knows so much about the algorithm. You say Uptown Slum, all right. But, all right, so you heard that, and that's the answer to the question. All right, John, where you say you from? I forgot. You said you haven't heard of Barber Sun TV. All right, Barber Sun TV kind of big. You got like 100,000 subscribers plus. You know who I am? E? Nah, and I ain't want to ask you based on that name. I'm not sure. I ain't sure. I ain't want to say the wrong thing. You said you never heard of Barber Sun TV. All right. Youngstown. All right. Okay. Oh. Salute. You from uptown? Okay. And funny, but I hope you don't got beef with homie because I F with both of y'all for real. Nah, I don't got no beef with nobody. I'm a grown man. I don't have no beef with nobody. Me and Ed gonna have a debate. You know how like Kamala and Trump had a debate? Me and Barber Sun gonna have a debate about YouTube, politics, culture, DC culture, what's hip, what's not hip, what's old, what's new. He wanna make it the older versus the young, so we gonna do an old versus young debate. You know what I mean? Do it for the YouTube culture, man. We ain't beefing. And the biggest in the city. Okay. I ain't gonna dispute that. I mean, I think that's correct. I mean, let me shit, he the biggest in the city on the YouTube. I mean, what's bigger than him? I see what you're saying. I'm 19, barely have a bed. Does that make So when you say and a little too young for your taste, you talking about you talking about content wise, right? I got a question for y'all too. I kind of feel like I pigeonholed my YouTube channel by making it only the DC Blacks channel, and there's a whole bunch of other topics that I want to discuss. For an example, I had another YouTube page, and I was trying to run 2 YouTube pages at one time, and unfortunately, some people attacked that YouTube page, and I wasn't able to keep up the maintenance of the page, and I lost the page. But that was the page that I was going to use to show all my homies that's still locked up how the world looks. So, like, I like to travel a lot. So, I want to know if I created, like, a subsection on this channel just about a dude like myself that spent a lot of years in prison, and now I'm traveling the world, going places some people done already been 20 years ago, but I'm just seeing it now. Do y'all think that would be an interesting series to do? Like, it's going to be called Free to Real. Would anybody be interested in that? Yeah, you sound like Twan, but I remember exactly who you was talking about when I first saw that, though. Georgia and Ingraham. Oh, that's my neighborhood. Part of my neighborhood, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I got it right, Snoop. I got it right. 7th Street. Somebody said it won't hurt to try. Yeah, but sometimes when I do certain videos, it's to my liking or something I'm interested in. A lot of people say, E, man, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear them prison stories. And I don't really, technically, I don't have nothing against prison stories or prison history. But I don't want to talk about prison all the time. Like, for an example, I asked y'all about Barber Sun TV because, like I said, we had these debates. And we're going to take these debates from the Instagram to the YouTube, at least in short. And my critics say all you talk about is prison, but my channel and my content is prison based. You said, nah. You remember when I first went there? Yeah, that's a long time ago, huh, man? I'm from DC. I'm from uptown DC, to be exact. Oh yeah, it's a blessing I survived it. It don't make me no more tougher than the next guy. It's definitely a blessing, man. Alaykum salam. Yeah, I only got one answer about that other series of traveling and all that stuff. That Free the Real series. All right, damn, I ain't got no more. I got one. Guess I gotta go get some fun. See, son, what you say, bro? You was one block over from me when you was living on Fifth Street. Yeah, I got you. He said I was watching when you traveled before. Grown man, okay. What's life without travel? You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't see the world, what's good is it? My opinion. I like that opinion. I mean, in the world always bigger than where you from. I just wanted to see if we could do it. I mean, I got some travel jokes on there, but I was like, damn, how do I mix a travel, what can I call it? A travel vlog? Damn, I didn't mean to hit that. How do I mix a travel vlog into what do I do? Or do I create a whole new YouTube channel? Somebody help me out with that. Yeah, but most of y'all came here for prison topics, right? It's DC Blacks. That's what y'all came here for, right? Am I right or wrong? Don't let me mess up the flow, man. But I can't think of anybody that was in prison, got out of prison or still in prison, that don't want to see the world. What if they could only see the world through DC Black's YouTube while they in prison? Appreciate you, homie. You know the real. Stick to one page, just expand it. All right, that's a good idea. I just don't want to mess it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the prison story, like, it ain't for real. It was never really supposed to be just prison stories. Dudes that went to jail from DC, you know, they done came out of Chuck Brown was in Lawton. So if I did Chuck Brown, do I gotta just talk about prison? Chuck Brown is the godfather of go-go. So like I could connect it back to, you know, where we come from, but my interests is my interests are a little broader than just prison. Prison is one interest, history is another interest, like politics. Like I got interests like everybody else. How many people in prison are only interested in prison? Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, bro. Kobe doing good, man. Kobe should be home real soon. Somebody said a good comment. They say, man, you know, the channel does draw prison stories, but it also draws a crowd that's curious about DC in general. All right, that's good feedback. I appreciate that, man. I feel like you gotta separate pages for said interests. I was wondering. All right, somebody said you should make a prison cartoon. Shout out to Ishmael Ford Bay. He got a cartoon that ain't a prison cartoon, but I was looking at his and them animations is a good idea and there's a lot of money in it. I mean, I can't do everything at one time though, but that's a good idea. You should make a. But stay true to the essence of the page. Keep it connected to DC prison life in some way. Appreciate that feedback. Do some videos on what people have done with their life after prison. Shout out to Natty Dreadlocks. I got a couple videos on here what people do after prison. Check out the Halloween Flowers one to be exact. I think I put it's different comments on the type of Halloween Flowers. Excuse me, his whole entire video except for the part's talking about how he got in trouble as a kid and got a life sentence, well, 2 life sentences at 16. He's talking about his life after prison. He don't even talk like, I might be the only person he gave an interview. Watch out, man. What the fuck is you? Move. Watch out. Move. Move. Or you gonna knock the whole thing down. Hey. Yeah, Halloween Flowers, it say something like, Bangkok for real? Stop playing. What time is it there right now off the top of your head? Talking about Bangkok. The best skill you picked up while locked up. The best skill I picked up while locked up was writing. Within 4 weeks, P. Diddy 818. What that mean? I don't mean to sound slow. 8:19 a.m. You could have looked that up. I don't believe you, man. You got to give me some more proof. What y'all think? Y'all think this person really from Bangkok? Or is in Bangkok? Should I believe that? Like, you know, people on the internet tell you anything. I don't know if I believe you on that one, homeboy. You heard of Barber Sun TV in Bangkok? I mean, you talking too hip. If you in Bangkok, where you from? You weren't born in Bangkok talking like that. Am I right or wrong, y'all? Nah, I want to entertain this one. Like, how do we know he's in Bangkok for real? How can we prove that? Just in case, you know, that's not true. How would I know that that's true or false? You from the UK? All right. So that's why you kind of, you know, hip. He said it's 9, it's 8. It's like 8:20 there. But I lived here for 10 years, brother. All right. I ain't saying you're not telling the truth. I just wanted to try to verify. I want to be like, oh man, we got somebody from Bangkok in here, man. You got people be on here say, man, they 6'4", 250, and all actuality, they be 4'5", 60 pounds. What title did I put? Let's wake it up. Oh, no. I'm talking about my Diddy video, bruh. That's not catfish. I was talking about the video that I did on Diddy. That ain't catfish. I really did a video on Diddy, and I wanted to see if people looked at the video. I appreciate that one, man. I'm gonna use some of that travel video. I'm trying to like figure out, do I do voiceover or do I just let it flow? Because I mean, I see a lot of places that I've been, and I'm just starting to go. You know, people that's much older than me and been traveling before me, they already been to some of them places. But some of these places that I go to, they are nice. Which video? I think the name of my video is called. Oh, I got the computer right here. Hold on. The video that I'm talking about from Nas. The video is the name of the video is Sean P. Diddy Combs will remain confined. It's the last video on the page, on the DC Blacks page. Check that video out. Where I'm talking about the conditions in this jail called MDC in Brooklyn. That's where P. Diddy locked up at. According to people like TMZ, they say he on suicide watch, but as of yesterday, he was in the hole. And they was comparing this particular jail. They say that this is in the BOP out of all the worst prisons. They say that this is the worst institution in the Bureau of Prisons. They compare the treatment, the solitary, to Red Onion State Prison. Anybody ever heard of Red Onion State Prison? It's one of the worst prisons. Matter of fact, in the list of 15 worst prisons in the world, they got ADX as number 1. Red Onion might be somewhere down there between 10 and 15. Like that's a surge jump where they got him at. A dude got stabbed to death in June. They got reports of multiple stabbings, and that joint, the Lord Jail, that's a Fed joint though. Like anybody might be in that joint. That's crazy they put P. Diddy in that joint. I ain't laughing at him. I mean, not that I care not to laugh at him. We ain't gonna forget what he did when Shine shot the club up. You feel me? Man, I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but the comment is super interesting. Top five flies money getting neighborhoods uptown. You can get me in trouble, bro. Top 5 money getting neighborhoods uptown. Now or for all time. He like, damn, happened too fast. He was just home. Man, can you imagine living in a $50 million mansion, going anywhere you want to in the world, whenever you want to go, and then all of a sudden, you locked in a cage with nothing and you on suicide watch? You can't eat the food. Can you imagine that? Like, I don't know if y'all can. I don't know how many people can really imagine that right there. He like, it happened too fast. I didn't even take the case serious. I was having a debate with one of my partners. He was like, they gonna hit him with a RICO. I was like, a RICO for what? He ain't done nothing. What, he done some freaking? If you read the indictment, I got the indictment. I don't know how to share it on Instagram Live. I mean, on YouTube Live. They working. Somebody said Holly Weird is sick of him, huh? I don't know, but if you look at the breakdown that one legal analyst did, I forgot the channel, y'all, so the channel not important. One particular legal analyst said, all these things that you seeing in the media, which everybody says this though, he said all the things that you are seeing in the media is like a smoke screen. He said, you want to hear people talk about a conspiracy theory. You want to hear people talk about Ciroc. You want to hear people talking about the family of these liquor distributors that is mad at him based on this lawsuit and him directly confronting them and the market share of liquor. He said, oh, that's a smokescreen. He said, in all actuality, if you play this whole thing back in reverse with people who into hip hop celebrity news, which I'm technically I'm not technically into hip hop celebrity news. I'm into law. So the legal aspect of it, when the feds raided, and I saw Homeland Security, FBI, and all those federal agencies involved in the raid, I began to be interested in that joint legally. I said, bro, the feds don't raid nothing. They not planned. That's a lot of money they spend in the raid. They raided his joint with armored vehicles, tanks, and everything. That the raid itself might have been a $30,000 operation in one day or more. But to try to stay on track of what my point is, he said that whoever the main complaining victim, because remember they keep saying over 50 witnesses and one victim. That's right now. Mark my words. From New Street case, the Tone case, the Panama case, the Rayful Edmond case, to all these different legal cases. I used to hang out in the law library. Part of my during my time was going to work out and go to the law library. I work out from 8 a.m. to 12. From 12 to 4, I'm in the law library. From 5 to 8, I'm back in the law library. I spent thousands of hours in the law library in the federal system. But if you follow this case, the people came to Diddy's team and say, hey, we have this person who has this book, and this book is going to be a tell-all story about you, Mr. Sean Diddy Combs. If this book comes out, it's going to crush you. It's going to make you look like a monster. They called it Catch and Kill. They said that you could buy the exclusive rights to this book for $30 million. They say the Diddy team told him, get out of here, kick rocks. They say, all right, cool. Same people came back and said, oh, we're going to file a lawsuit using the same information. We're going to file civil rights violations saying that you violated these civil rights. They said, all right, kick rocks, file a lawsuit, who cares? They said they filed a lawsuit. Within a certain amount of time, a short amount of time, they said they settled out of court for the lawsuit real quick, $30 million. This is according to this lawyer. I don't know any of these to be true. I didn't research nothing. But I just watched the feedback that came from it. He said after they saw that $30 million, they said that other people that had these same grievances said, oh, he giving up money like that, $30 million. You see, I believe this one is frivolous, but you see the gentleman that came out of Michigan, the dude in jail filed a $100 million lawsuit against him, and they say he's a habitual lawsuit filer. And they awarded $100 million in damages, but all legal experts say he'll never see a penny of that. I don't know, but I did check the legal analysts out on it. Anyway, make a long story short to come back to it, they said that after that $30 million settlement, the district attorney, the United States attorney, I don't want to get it twisted, in New York saw what is called a sexy case. And what I mean by that is like a glamorous case, like, damn, this Sean Diddy Combs, I could be the person to take him down. And that was another legal outlook on that matter right there. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Diddy probably is suffering from some of his past. 14th and W, KDY, 5th and No, R Street 640. I like those ones. I got to think about it a little bit more. That's why I asked him what context the question is. Yeah, that's what I was saying all the time or now. Yeah, so that's what I think. But I think they're going to do a superseding indictment on P. Diddy. These little, what I think they got a 2-3 count. It's a 14-page indictment, but it's only like 2 or 3 counts on there. I think they're gonna supersede that. Now that they didn't give him a bond and they taking it serious, I mean, and they offered a $50 million bond package. That's not a small thing, man. Keep in mind, Bernie Madoff, who crushed the whole financial system to an extent. Think he only paid something like $10 million. Fingerprint pop, boom, was gone. I forgot the name. I forgot how much he paid. Diddy offered a $50 million package voluntarily. Said that he would do ankle monitor, no internet, no women. And they said, nah, bruh, we sending you over MDC. That's serious, man. Anybody in here ever been to MDC or visit anybody in MDC? New York ain't in here. What's up, New York? Man, New York nobody been here. Ain't nobody here from New York. New York, what's up? It's a bunch of names gonna come up. Hey, mark my words. This right down my alley now. Y'all know I know the legal system. When his discovery come out, I don't know. When the discovery on this case come out, I don't know who name is gonna be in there, but it's gonna be a bunch of people named. But if you want to link this to what Meek Mill was saying, when Meek Mill dropped that little thing talking about all the CEOs that then stepped down and resigned since Diddy then got caught up. Just trust me. Y'all think that Jeffrey Epstein, you seen movies and documentaries about it. You know, Jeffrey Epstein had kids and stuff involved in that. So like a lot of people spared names. Diddy gonna have a lot of adult names in it. They're not gonna spare no names. When his discovery come out and that lawyer go over that discovery and these people have to start coming in and to testify, 50 witnesses, man, this joint gonna be bigger than the OJ trial, man. And OJ had a state trial. Media coverage wise, this gonna be bigger than the OJ trial, bro. They want someone higher than Diddy in a free case. How much higher they gonna get? Lyle Cohen or somebody? Wait till the names come out. I think it's gonna be shocking. I think it's gonna be so shocking. I think people are gonna be. This is gonna generate multi-million dollars. People are gonna write books. People are gonna start lying and saying they were at the freak-offs. They're gonna write books about that. Then they're gonna do interviews about that. Then people that was really at the freak-offs is gonna write books. And then other people gonna write books about the freak-offs and who was there. And those rich people are gonna offer catch and kill offers to them. Hey, we give you $1 million. We give you $30 million. Like, millions and billions of dollars is gonna be made just off of the side effects of the Diddy arrest. When you say, do I think they're gonna Epstein him? Are you asking me like, is he gonna turn up somewhere like allegedly suicided? Man, movies probably in the making. Like, listen, them Lifetime and Tubi movies is already gonna fly. Them Jones gonna fly before the trial over with. And this thing ain't gonna go to trial for a year or more. Remember, they keep saying they gonna do speedy trial for him because of who he is and things like that. But federal cases, like, they rarely go to trial fast, man. A case this big, that's in the spotlight, everybody want to see. I mean, we in September. I don't see him going to trial before the summertime. Dutch Money, what's up? What it do? Oh, man, I forgot to do that mess. Dang, I messed it. They got a prison. There's only one prison. I can't say the name of that joint off the top of my head. But it's in Massachusetts. Man, like 3 prison guards got stabbed at that joint early today or yesterday. And it was big news on that prison circuit. What it do? Said he better get a bigger team. I don't know. I checked on the league. I forgot how Anafelio. I forgot how you say his lawyer name. It sounds like an Italian name, but I checked him out. And he is serious about what he does. I'm gonna have to hold this. But look, I gotta make a run real quick, y'all. I'm gonna come back on here later on. Somebody say R.P. Diddy. Hey, Lakia Robinson, you know what you know. How you know that? Did you look that up? Or you was just already hip to what I was talking about, man? I'm impressed. How you say that? Sauza Baranowski Correctional? Did I say that right? I don't even want to try to say that. I'm going to Google that and see what the news say to pronounce that. Yeah, they got busy at that joint right there. They shut that joint down. I don't know what that was all about, but they say that joint is a terrible joint. That Baranowski Correctional Baranowski. Well, I wonder why would they name that? Like, who is that? For them to name that joint like that. Yeah, but that's the place I'm talking about right there. Yeah, they trying to move him to Essex County to that private joint. Puff gonna go crazy in the shoe in MDC, man. Like, they better have put him on suicide watch. I don't think he'll kill himself though. I think he could beat it. I think he could beat it. But he knew it was coming. I swear I didn't see it coming. He knew it was coming. I mean, that's the only reason he was in New York, to try to turn himself in. For real? What about Jay-Z? I don't think Jay-Z gonna get caught in that. I think Jay-Z had too much of a street experience to let some of these things tackle him. A lot of people can't handle the money and power, man. But anyway, man, listen. Everybody say, man, I don't really take the YouTube live. I ain't really made it a strong part of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about to take another trip out the country. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna stream live for my good people from all over, especially the ones that's in prison and still watch the joint. And later on, I'm gonna start going live. I don't really know all the ins and outs of it. Maybe I had to look it up. I'm gonna start going live with some other people on here so we have a little bit more color to it, you know? What is a synthetic cannabinoid? God was knocked out with one. Synthetic cannabinoid is K2. That's what synthetic cannabis is. That's K2. That's what they call it. But they got things now that they call it synthetic cannabis that ain't even cannabis at all. Ain't synthetic cannabis at all. It's a whole nother thing. Like some of that shit is called spice and all these other jumps. It's the same stuff that come from that, but you can't call it synthetic cannabis no more. You might as well call it synthetic PCP or something. Like it's a whole nother chemical compound that's going down. That is not the same. I mean, then you got to think about it. If you smoking something that you can put on paper and then burn it and get high, that's like, that ain't synthetic cannabis there. I don't think that's that. So when you say he was knocked out with that, how? I subscribe, brother. I appreciate that. See you again on live. Keep up the good work. Salute, man. Matter of fact, I'll be back tonight. Let me run out here in the streets, man. You know, DC, you know, it's carjacking capital here. You gotta get in and out. So let me make it run real quick before it get too late out here. And I'm gonna come back. Hopefully I had some interesting topics, man. I appreciate y'all to tap in, man. Tap in. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more. Free the real.